Good evening, everybody. I hope your weekends are going well. Welcome back to Warframe. So, excuse me, my monitor's remote. So, what's been going on since last time? Well, I built War, and we're about to give it a good shakedown. I can't remember if this morning, if I did, I think, have a Carius Prime. We are in progress. Equinox will be ready tomorrow. That should be interesting. The Doorclave is in process. Orthos Prime is in process, and of course another former is in process. Progress. What else? We discovered that the series mission that I've been running to get Vainthorn can be glitched, which was irritating. I've been doing some fishing on Venus, because it turns out I need a part from some snaky eel-like thing, the name of which I forget. Yeah, never mind, you get the general drift. But let's see what I maxed out. It's not fully configured. If I keep it, I'll need to put a former on it to squeeze some benefit from it. But let's see what this is like. The thing I've learned about the Carius Prime is you don't want to be too close to your target without hitting 2. Because the blast damage will knock you on your bottom. Oh, well, that certainly does the job. Oh, wrong one. The Carius Prime has multi-shot on it because, of course, one explosive projectile is never enough.
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
You really want more than that. And it's got a certain utility. It keeps reminding me that I have to hit 2. Effective. Makes a very good secondary sidearm, I'll tell you that. Wow. I've maxed out the reach and I've added some speed to it because of course I have. I mean, it does enough damage. It has not and is not going to replace my beloved Johnson Prime, of course, or even the Crisis Prime. So, yeah, you don't have to be very close. I do like the fact that you can run with it and not lose any speed. This is a fairly awesome weapon. I don't know. Oh, that's a bit loud for me, even though I'm deaf. There we go. Certainly does the job. I mean, you know, what else can you ask for from a massive sword? Of course, it's primarily optimized for slash damage, which makes... No, it's impact damage, isn't it? I think this one does. I'll have to go and check. Yeah. Does a pretty good job at that run down the hallway thing. Certainly good for those occasions when you want to reach over a barricade. And
Choose to leave now or continue fighting.
it does have to be said, having the character's prime as a secondary, it's so far
Will appear soon.
the best one I've got, I think. Like I say, you don't want to get too close. Yeah, that saves me the trouble. Yeah, it definitely does the job. I'm not complaining. And of course it could be made better than the usual way. Put former on, get slightly more advanced mods. We don't have hugely advanced mods, but you know, that will come. I mean, there is something about a humongous sword, never mind the complete impracticality of such a thing. There are a few problems with humongous swords. I don't mean big swords. Something like a Zweihander, the classic Landersnecht two-handed sword, was surprisingly light. £6, maybe 7. That's heavy. Some were much lighter than that. So I'm not talking, and they're fast. They are surprisingly fast. Two-handers. They are primarily area denial weapons, and you need that reach to do it. Not sure if they're the best necessarily, but you know, you don't want to get anywhere near somebody wielding that thing like a switch, by which I mean a light stick, rather than say the Nintendo. I don't recommend the Nintendo Switch for melee combat. I really do not. But the humongous type swords, like this one, or some of the classics from anime, I mean, you know, if you've seen Berserk or read Berserk, you'll know what I mean by humongous swords. Even that is so big that even in the anime, it's described, not the anime, sorry, the manga, it's described as basically being a slab of steel. That thing would be completely unwieldable. You couldn't use it. Assuming you, well, even if you picked it up, you couldn't use it. But strangely, there is another problem with humongous swords. Even if you managed to get one that's light enough, it's actually got another problem. I saw somebody once try and duplicate a usable version of Cloud Stripe's sword, you know, from Final Fantasy VII, which is another one of those humongous anime swords. And the problem was, it's subject to wind. It's so big, the thing is affected by the wind. That came as an unexpected revelation. The sword this gentleman made out of carbon fiber and I can't remember what else, I think titanium, to try and keep it as light as possible. Yeah, he had troubles using it because
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded.
yeah, the wind kept catching it and blowing it. Which was unexpected. You wouldn't think so. There is a definite use case for this thing, and it is area denial. It'll reach out there's that little bit further. What is it, another meter or so? So that you don't have to be quite as precise as you would be with something like a Warframe. I can't remember what the reach is on this, I'll have to check. I mean, the way I've got it figured out. So you don't technically need to get up close and personal to use it. It'd be difficult for crowd control that, I think. So if you're doing hit and run with this thing, that would actually work quite nicely. If there's a problem with these two weapons I'm holding, the Excelsior Prime and the Icarius Prime, ammunition is not what you would call in great supply. I mean, you total ammunition, you can blast through it so fast. It's ridiculous. You have to be really, really quite careful about using it. Yes, there are always pickups, but sometimes not when you want them. You can run out. And then something like a defense is not a problem. There's plenty of ammunition lying around. If you're doing something where you're not going to find massive amounts of enemies nearby, you could could run into trouble. Of course, one of the problems is that this is not the fastest weapon in the world. Unlike something like a Warframe, where you're getting 2 attacks much faster. This is compared with that, this is almost slow, even when it's sped up. So, anyway, let me know what you think. What do you think of war as a weapon?
Do you choose to
I
leave
mean,
now
sword,
or
not the
continue
activity,
fighting?
obviously.
There
I mean, it is
You
cool,
held them all
I have
back.
to admit.
Time to get out of here.
I mean, for that reason alone, it's probably worth getting. You do obviously have to make a broken war first. That's the only thing. It's kind of fun, this one. I'll not deny it, but I am for now going to stick it away, and I am actually going to swap it for the Gunson. Ignore that number. That's not correct. It should be 2250 base times 2, which is 5,000. Actually, hang on a second. I do want to see, what did I upgrade it to?
Well put together, operator. Now get out
The
there.
range is huge.
Down the
4.7 meters. Damage isn't too bad. You know, we can improve things if I stick Conformer on here. And I might have to revisit it and see. And you could improve, you know, I could slow it down. If I took that out. It's Nearest Anguish? No, it's not, is it? What do I stick Nearest Anguish on? I can't remember. Oh, that's for sprint speed, not attack speed. Yeah. So, yeah, you know. Can use it possible to do better. It looks like it. Yes, I could certainly, but I don't have the space to do it. But I mean, yeah, you know, I put Seismic Wave on there and suddenly your slam attack goes up. It's all right. It's, yeah, like I say, if I want to continue with it, I'm going to have to do something like that. Let's just see what happens if I just let it.
Women Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of.
Yeah, okay. There's obviously I could increase organ damage.
From the roof of
Yeah.
your mouth the following morning.
It would all come down to what you want to emphasize. Hey, how you doing? How's your day going? So yes, that is a highly entertaining, and it could definitely get some improvement. Like I say, if I put a format on here or two, I could optimize it further. Yeah, you know, you could definitely get more slam attack damage. 200%. Actually, if I put that on, whoops. Yeah, I would definitely need to do a bit more work on that, to be honest with you. Yeah, if I put Jungulus, I can't put Jungulus Barbs on. I mean, if I put Jungulus Barbs on. Hey, welcome again. No. Let's just stick heavy trauma on there. This could, but yeah, this could definitely be improved a bit. Impact damage. Yes, I mean, if I maxed out primed heavy trauma, that would be better. Yeah, you know, it could be improved. It is a very entertaining weapon. I mean, and let's face it, that's what it's about. But what I am going to do is I am going to go back to my usual combination, because I'm more used to that. So, let's swap that back out for the Gunson. There we go. Now I've only got one thing to worry. That as a secondary. Brilliant. Love it. Really, really good. Oh! I hope nobody minds too much. Who was it told me yesterday that they don't mind? We all support each other. Go ahead. So yes, I do. I do make a point of letting Alliance chat. Okay, so what am I doing? So let's see. What am I doing? What are we doing, Rufus? I know you haven't had your hug today. I apologize. I'm not in the mood for anything heavy and serious, I suppose. I do need... that's something now I'm always burning. Let's see. Let's have a little rundown through what it is that would be nice to build, just for the fun of it, and to give me stuff that I can rank up. I need a bit more for the DIQ Prime. Probably. I can't remember who uses this one. Yay! Let's see. What is it? Okay, I need more. I need more cells there. You always need more Orokin cells. You always need more plastids. You always need more neural sensors, although I've got a few, so that's good. Oh, yes. Let's see. There was one thing I was trying to build. Okay. I'm not sure if I really want to bother with that. Well, no, I need to because I want to get up to level 15, which means I've basically got to build things and max them out. Yeah, I definitely need to grind for Orokin cells. So I think we're going to end up going to Saturn to run a defense mission or two. Let's see. Okay. That's interesting. I'm not quite sure what it is, but that's interesting, and I need to do some fishing on Venus. I have not seen that particular fish on Venus, but I've only done one fishing once. I would like to build a Nova Prime, but the components here are vaulted, or rather the relics that hold it. Here's something I didn't know. The Octavia... I got very lucky getting Octavia Prime Neuroptics and Chassis. Because all the relics that you need are vaulted. This, it turns out, is common. But, you know, we'll see what we can do about that at some point. It's not... Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to go and hack things apart. When did I get that? So I'm looking at, and I do want at some point to get an Ash system because I want to build this just for the cool factor. Okay, so what do I need? I need Orokin cells. You know, anything that requires 2 former in its basic build had better be very good. Alright. Saturn defense, I think. Just so I can get Orokin cells. I think that would be appropriate. What was it I was running? Yeah, Helene. Let's go beat things up. I generally get I think I can get plastids and I can get Orokin cells from this. And I can really irritate people by letting loose a blast of short-range rockets. I don't think other people are affected by it.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
country. Why am I doing this one when there's... Oh no, that one's not on Saturn. I don't think you can get cells, or I can cells from... I normally get a few from this. Where are you all? Are you trying to grab my attention? Yeah. Not much to do at this point. I'm staggered at just how fast I'm going through plastids at the moment. And we'll probably, let me see, yeah, we're going to go to Zaraman. Try and get our status ranked up there. Hey, didn't want to do that. I really didn't. Why is it let me land? And then say, nope, you're out of bounds. Never mind, I suppose that was good. That's not too much. This gets more intense, obviously, as time goes on. This is quite relaxing for now. Yeah, we'll just tootle down here. It's kind of amusing, really, isn't it? Well, it is for me. All the time and effort that I've put into going very fast, and here I am, just pootling around like I'm out for a Sunday stroll.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Yes.
Continue to defend.
A 10-0.
Rewarded for
Going
your
out for a
bravery.
Sunday stroll. Yeah, we'll just amble around and calmly slaughter everything in our path. Because why not? I almost feel like just whistling and twiddling my thumbs. Not much for even you to do, Rufus, I'm afraid. You're going to get bored at this rate. I should have brought War along to this, just to give it a bit more of an outing. You know, the funny thing is, when I'm running around these places, there's a little part of my head that says, wait a second, you're going to keep hitting the tip of that blade against the walls, forgetting, of course, that doesn't apply in a game. Yeah, when you've got a 4.7 meter reach, you're going to hit the walls in there. But I guess that doesn't work in the game, so... There we go. Our first. Keep this going for long enough and we get here. Why has somebody put a waypoint down? I shouldn't complain. I accidentally put a waypoint down earlier on, which must have confused people in the squad. I was on a free roam in when I was fishing. Venus.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
having fun down there, Bricage? Didn't want to do that, as usual. Paramedical. Everything's just quietly dying around us. If I do something like this, yeah, that's the problem. It'll knock me down. But it allows you to do sort of recon by fire without seeing where everything actually is. That's actually kind of useful.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get
Oh, I
out.
got some plastids. And I got 2 Orokin cells. That's a start. Oh, no problem. You know what? I'm gonna grab that sword. Just... No, I know. It'll work. It'll work. But... For this... Let's go to the Zeraman. And I'm trying to remember. This is a mixture thing, isn't it? So yes, you get Corpus and you do get... Oh! I do need Void Floods, don't I? Do I need Void Floods?
Look, it's funny how we're both void constructs. Sort of. Difference being that I'm dead. Not your fault. Whatever damage time has done, we can undo it. Ah, thank you. Let's see what twisted wonders the void has created. Let's open this up. Reconstruction of the past is possible.
Right, I can't remember what else I need now.
Oh, goodbye then.
Let off void cascades on multiple decks.
What's my standing here?
Let's
Okay.
go forward in mutual trust.
We're all good with this. I just need more standing.
We should be
And
doing more to recognize your work.
don't trade in void
Till you next return.
veins. Can I cheat this a little bit?
Void, do you ever just wish you were a Cephalon? So you could switch bits of you off?
Yeah, don't get rid of those. And... Oh, is it? Let's just try through. And I've got a load of the quills. How come I've got so many quills? Yeah, yes. There we go. Now we can.
Goodbye for now.
Now I can rank
Void
up.
Angel still trying to feed on the... Let's go forward in mutual trust.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's what we've got.
All right.
Such as it is.
Let's see what we've got. Anyone want a Zaraman salad spinner? I don't know about you, but I don't think I do. Sorry, this is kind of amusing. Yes. Who wants a salad spinner in Warframe? What have we got? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Thank you. How many can I get? Alright. Ooh, this is
The
kind
closer we came to the jump,
this is unexpected.
crazier it got.
I remember how everything changed when the agricultural biomes were hit.
And the people celebrated. Everyone thought we'd be going back home.
But it just made the Orokin more determined.
I thought I was saving us all when I sabotaged the biomes. But then the children began to starve.
You don't blame the animal for gnawing its own leg off. You blame whoever set the trap.
Right. What are we doing? You know what? I probably ought to try this.
Remind them who the
Let's
Zeraman
give that a
belongs
try. I haven't tried it. I have not spent enough time with the operator. So, it's worth a try. I've actually got to get more comfortable playing with the playing as the operator, I should say.
Welcome to the Greenway. We shall never comprehend how great are their gifts.
That doesn't count.
You found a terminal. Pop the data mass in there and defend it. Okay, scrubbing the system.
Nope, that doesn't count apparently.
Nearly done. Keep defending, please.
Okay, there we go. Right, now we can get back to usual stuff. What are we doing?
Job done. On to the next.
I'm allowing myself to get distracted.
Terminal in sight. You know what to do.
What? Kill everything that moves? Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Okay, scrubbing the system. Nearly done. Keep defending, please.
Absolutely. Hey, Timeless.
System's clean. Great work. Keep moving.
Always do. Thanks for joining us, Timeless. I hope this is as much fun for you as it is for me. Right, where were we? Oh, damn. Almost forgot. I've actually got a job to do here of sorts. I hope someone's got the data mass. It would be a bit daft if we come all this way and then we didn't have it.
Nearly done. Keep defending, please.
I might even be getting marginally better at that little trick.
Old-fashioned elbow grease and a bit of brute force can work miracles. Sector's ours. Well done.
Okay, that turned out to be a little bit easier. Yeah, you said. I'm sorry about that. I have been appearing on my For You page for quite some time. May I ask who you are? I am me. Shards of Insanity. I'm English, currently living in Northern England. I honestly don't know if there's anything else you need to know. To be honest, I stream The Long Dark, I stream Warframe. I should this weekend, which wasn't scheduled. I don't have a schedule for the weekend. I should have streamed Armored Core, but I ended up playing Warframe all weekend. I should have attended some time on some projects that I have in the back of my head, but I ended up playing Warframe all weekend. Yeah, that's my version of relaxing.
Shadow, please remember that your presence is enough to revive us.
I can't remember what do I need to do
We
to
should
get
be
to the
doing
next
more
level.
to recognize your
Okay.
work.
Trashy Landhorns, and I need 44,000. Let's see. Actually, do you know what? I need to do that Void Flood mission, don't I? What was the Void Flood thing? Hey, Danny! How are you doing? How nice to see you. How are you doing? How is Peanut? Trying to think of the best thing to do. I've got to close. Hang on a second.
Roger that. We're all trusting
I've
in
got to close. I think it
Empire
is
gone. Okay, bring it to life.
this one. I need. Oh no, that's that. No, it's the Praedos. Close. Close 12 raptures in Void Flood.
Feeling creative?
Okay, do you know what?
Stay sharp.
I am going to assume that means the mission, not the bounties. So we'll go out, come back, and run Void Flood. On the assumption it's being awfully specific. You know what? Just for fun, let's go and get that really, really big sword just to see what it behaves like. You know, actual. Because who can resist a honking big sword? With a nearly 5-meter reach, yeah. Oh right, he got to share a burger with you. I need magnetic damage, don't I, for this one? I think I do at any rate. Let's see, North Wind.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
make the Lotus proud.
Yeah, you know what? I thought, never mind, we'll do it. Maybe we can. Oh right, I can say it's. How's your weekend going? And you know what? I haven't done my usual, and I haven't got that up. Excuse me a second. Right. Now I'm happy.
Enemy activity has enraged the Void Angels. They're ripping the Albrecht membrane, exposing this entire ship to a Void Flood. Collect every bit of Vitaplast you can find. Gather up nearby Vitaplast and bring it to the ruptures.
Thought something might be joining.
Check closed. The Angels have torn open another rupture. Fill it with Vitaplast before this whole ship goes topsy-turvy.
Somebody likes their English people in this company, don't they? I'm not sure that I would ever use the expression topsy-turvy, but you know. Right.
phytoplast sealed that rupture. Just as I knew it would.
Are you trying to grab my attention deliberately? You probably didn't want to do that.
Void floods have a tendency to wash in terrible things. One of those things is approaching. Do be careful.
Was that what you were talking about? Because that wasn't too bad. I've seen worse. Ooh, that was strangely satisfying.
I do not know where that thing came from. It will not be going back. Should you need a break, self-extract at the marked location.
Alright, let's see if that is actually sufficient to get me what I'm after for this, which is, yeah, what's the way? What is the exit? Oh, it's just this way. Alright, so according to that, I closed 3 ruptures in Void Flood. So in principle, I should be good to go. Yeah, you can just knock myself down. Yep, it doesn't. So, if that works, then I can go back, redo it, and I can eventually rank up, get the 4th evolution on the sidearm that I will probably not. Whoa. No. On the sidearm that I probably.
The whole empire gone. Feeling creative?
Why is this? This is slightly bothering me. Closed 3. Okay, I've closed 3 ruptures in Void Flood. Alright, that was a Void Flood. What are they? The description says it's a Void Flood.
Okay. Later.
Hang on, let me. It's probably a bounty that I'm missing, and that's probably the answer to the question, what am I supposed to be doing? But, I mean, oops. That says a Void Flood. Okay, maybe because it doesn't. It's a Void Flood. What else am I supposed to do? Alright. Let's go and do a bounty that seems to do the trick. I don't know. I can't remember now what it was I did that closed 3 ruptures. You don't normally watch streamers. No, I don't blame you. I don't normally watch streamers, although arguably I don't really have the time to do it. But yes, I do use the Gauss Prime most of the time. In fact, my son uses the Gauss prime. Right.
The song tears at us slowly like hooks dragging through flesh.
All right.
Every time you silence one of them,
That
it
was...
gets a little easier.
That's a Void Flood. Vitoblast, okay. Collect 75 Vitoblast. No. Nope. Nope, that's Void Angels. Got no problem with that. So the question suddenly becomes... Oh, it's not that one. Alright, I'm gonna have to cheat this one. Close ruptures in... Yeah, close 12 ruptures in Void Flood. How to... Yeah. This is funny. I've actually... Somebody here has got the same problem. Apparently it might be bugged, but that was 4 years ago. And in fact, according to this particular gentleman, what I just did, closing 3 and defeating the Thrax attackers, the game... Yeah, but they're not...
No problem. We stand or fall together.
It sounds like the person in question was doing this one. And... yeah. In principle, from what I can understand, this should do it. Of course, that has very little to do with reality. The advice given to the person in question was basically do the 3 and get out. Don't hang around, don't try and do anything else. Defeat the Thrax and then extract as soon as you can. Alright?
Why not take your family to visit the
Try it.
monuments?
Enemy activity has enraged the Void Angels. They're ripping the Albrecht membrane, exposing this entire ship to a void flood. In retrospect, engineering Vitoplast to float was a mistake. Gather up nearby Vitoplast and bring it to the ruptures.
I like that understated. Yes, having it float is not the best idea in the world. There's something surprisingly sort of almost amiable about these missions. You know, it's almost like... maybe it's because it's a fairly large area. You know, it's not like you're feeling like you're in any particular danger. from the odd.
Something just changed. Any fighting difficulties to report?
No, everything's fine.
Wow. Phytoplast sealed that rupture. Just as I knew it would. The angels have torn open another rupture. Fill it with Phytoplast before this whole shit goes topsy-turvy.
So we will do the 3, get out, and see whether that makes any difference. Come on. Let me wall climb. I was hitting the wrong button. I apologize.
Void floods have a tendency to wash in terrible things. One of those things is approaching. Do be careful. Interesting. They can be destroyed.
Right, so according to Reddit, now we stabbed right out of here. How do you pronounce that? Captain Ajamie? Close 3 ruptures in a void flood. What else am I supposed to do? Let's see what happens. Didn't mess around. Did everything we were supposed to. The moment extraction pops up, we're out. Let's see whether the game cooperates. This is a very cool looking game, especially seeing as it's... Hang on, it came out in 2013, so 12 years old. Yep. Have you not played Warframe? It's fun. And incredibly deep. Alright, now let's see. Can you? Oh yes, I suppose you could.
Web, this place is your home, Grubber. Here's where it gets interesting.
Alright, it's still saying 3 out of 12 ruptures in Void Flood. I have got no idea what I'm doing wrong with that. Ah, that's irritating. Maybe because honestly, that particular bounty is fairly straightforward. You do it, you go in, you go out, bingo. But nope, hasn't made any difference. Alright.
Okay, bring it to life.
Oh, of course, it's the, I was thinking, that's a lot of damage. It's a Praedos, of course it is.
Okay, later.
Right. Have I been going for an hour already? Okay. And, as most of you know, on the hour, I take a quick bathroom break to accommodate a 60-year-old bladder. So I shall be back in a couple of minutes.
Only place to find...
Sorry about that. Amazingly and completely off topic, I was actually able to go swimming this morning. The weather cooperated. And when I got there, to my delight, there were very few people in the pool, so I could swim lengths. Solo. Yes, okay. That's a good idea. Yep. Okay. I'll do it from home base. So, apologies to everybody. I am now switching to solo. One thing I want to do is put a little video together of the Soma chords I've got, because I've got the prime Soma chords that I've been able to lay my hands on. I can't remember how many I've got. 13. Sorry. No, let me try a solo. Overview arc. Let's go to Void Flood. There we go. I mean, it's straightforward enough. This isn't hard or anything. I'm trying to remember. I don't think when I got the those first three, I don't think I was doing them solo. But you go eat, Prakash. That sounds like a good idea. That's something I'll be doing in about an hour.
The area with void.
If our most recent jump was a 99...
Vitablast is everywhere except for where it should be. Grab some and stuff it in a rupture.
Yes.
Gather up nearby Vitablast and bring it to the ruptures.
This does well for level 50. The reach is profoundly useful. That's one. Ah.
Phytoplast sealed that rupture. Just as I knew it would. The angels have torn open another rupture. Fill it with Phytoplast before this whole shit goes topsy-turvy.
Oh, I thought you said something naughty then. There's another one. Okay, let's try that. And that should probably do B. Oh, this is right.
Rupture sealed. On to the next.
Yeah. As good as it. It's kind of amusing. I don't know why I'm looking up, it's as if it makes any difference. What was I doing? Yeah. Catching floating balls. Which sounds... yeah. Alright.
Something just changed. Any fighting difficulties to report?
Not really. Right.
Void floods have a tendency to wash in terrible
Okay.
things. One of those things is approaching.
Where is it?
Careful.
Oh, there you are. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Right. Come back here, you little...
Void saturation causing further complications.
Where'd you... Right.
I do not know where that thing came from, but it will not be going back. I have opened an escape lift for you.
Thank you.
Use it when you need it.
See how this worked. Where's the way out? Oh, this way. Alright, here we go. See if that made any difference. That's not normally part of the rules, but we'll try that. Absolutely. So if this doesn't work. Alright.
Oh, the whole empire gone. Feeling creative?
Nope. I'm still on 3 of 12. Alright, let's go equip the Praedos.
If you die, I got dibs on your stuff.
Yep. Swap for the Praedos. And the only reason I got the Praedos, as some of you might realize, is because of this. If you look at the sprint speed of 3.3,
You're not ready
that's
to
the
fight.
only reason I got the Praedos. Yeah. I wanted to see what it was like running at ludicrous speeds. Alright. Try again.
Welcome to Everview Park.
Well, one thing's for sure.
Enemy activity has enraged the Void Angels. They're ripping the Albrecht membrane, exposing this entire ship to a void flood. For more Vitaplast, try looking up.
Yes,
Gather
I
up
know.
nearby Vitaplast and bring it to the ruptures.
Right, I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh, is that the problem? As far as I'm aware, it didn't say that I had to have it on me.
Oh look, you sealed a rupture. Not bad. The Angels have torn open another rupture. Fill it with Vitaplast before this whole ship goes topsy-turvy.
Yes, you really want to be slightly more careful about how you say shit there. Too fast. Alright, let's try that out. Thank goodness for rapid regeneration. Really, really helps. Oh no, can't do anything with that at the moment. Sorry.
You may notice combat conditions worsening.
No, it hasn't. Seems about the same to me. Void complications eliminated. That should be in Carmel mode. Right, where's C gone? Where's C gone? Over there. Yes! Thank you! I'm an idiot, apparently.
Should you need a break, self-extract at the marked location.
Right. Let's see. That should do it, shouldn't it? Well, I'm going to... Yeah, I say I'm going to double check. I am going to double check because I don't entirely trust this, but yes, that should be it. So all I've got to do is that 6 more times. And then I'll be out of here. Right. That was the problem. I don't think it says anywhere that you've got to have it equipped, but I could be wrong. It's not the solo, it's the... Well... I'm going to make absolutely sure that it still says... Yeah, 6 out of 12. Okay. Yep. Don't need to be solo.
Stay sharp.
Yeah. The silly thing is, I would have sworn blind. So if I go back and do... Oh, hello, Nerdist. How are you doing?
If you're not ready to fight, just keep walking.
So all I really need to do then is basically do 2 cycles of that and I'm good. Yeah, run this for 2 cycles. And we should be good.
Welcome to Everview Park. Do not run. Running is unseemly.
Yes, yes.
Enemy activity.
And how much troubleshooting have I done in my life?
They're ripping the
You
Albrecht
really,
memory,
really
exposing
do not
this
necessarily
entire
want
ship
to
a
know.
void flood.
The answer is a lot.
I designed this system to deliver Vitaplast directly to void ruptures. Would have been nice if that design worked in practice. Gather up nearby Vitaplast and bring it to the ruptures. The Angels have torn open another rupture. Fill it with Vitaplast before this whole ship goes topsy-turvy.
Incarnate mode activated, I think. Come on. Don't know why I'm going after this thing so hard when I could just go after some of these. Be a lot easier. Be beepling noise means probably my son saying something to me. So if I do that again...
Can always do more.
Yeah.
I have marked.
I'm going to go do more. Oh, wrong way. Let's see if we can't get this done. Oh, you're kidding me. That actually counts. I can't remember now.
By Gwen and Yanta down here.
9. Okay. All right. Better do one more. Let me just check my messages here. All right. Excuse me a second. Sorry about this. Minor family things I need to briefly pay attention to. Right. Okay. One more time. You know the funny thing about doing troubleshooting? Oh, can you? Yeah, funny thing about troubleshooting is half the time what actually happens is you try something, it doesn't work. You try something else, it doesn't work. You try something else and it still doesn't work.
Creating ruptures that will saturate the area with void.
And eventually you get it right. And everybody remembers that you got it right. They don't remember that half the time you might have been guessing.
Collect every bit of Vitaplast you can find. Gather up nearby Vitaplast and bring it to the ruptures.
I mean, obviously that's a case of...
Fill it with Vitaplast before this whole ship goes topsy-turvy.
Where's C gone? Oh, there it is. There we go. That got it done. Come here, you. Your turn.
Break, self-extract at the marked location.
Right. Where's extraction gone? This way. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, solo was a good idea, but no, in the end it turns out I actually have to need them equipped. Yeah, that's deeply satisfying. And while a rocket launcher hand works quite well, are we extracting? Oh, here we go. Progress!
Oh, back in the day, Granum wanted me.
Here we go. Right, what do I want? Reach. Yes, that's good. No, don't care that much. Ooh. Increase double jump strength by 100%. I'm going to go with this one. Yes, complete a solo mission with an Incarnon weapon equipped in every slot. Actually, not impossible. I need one more. I mean, I've got a secondary. I've got Kratos. I have a hate. I can get that as an Incarnon weapon. Does that count?
So, you interested in custom tune-ups for your gear? Hmm?
Oh, right, okay. No, I don't think so. I'm not
I can wait. All weapons guaranteed void touched.
Suppose I had that. Oh yeah, crafted. And I haven't crafted that one yet. What is the Fenmore? Ah, no, it's not a melee weapon, is it? And that is... Nope, that doesn't help. Looks like I might have to do some work on the hate. Yep, I've got primary, I've got a secondary. The only melee weapon I've got that comes close
whatever.
is
Later.
Yeah, hate. It's the only Incarnon weapon I think I've got, but it needs to be evolved, which means I need to do something. Hang on a second. Hang on a second, let me just make a... Right, and as I recall, how do I hate Incarnon? How do I do that? And I think... Okay, I need to do... upon unlocking the Divari Paradox and Angels of Zaraman and unlocking the Steel Path, from the circuit Steel Path to place there. Okay. Right, so I need to do... Okay, it says, players can earn Hate Incarnon Genesis from the circuit's Steel Path. What is the circuit? The circuit is an endless game mode. Place. Okay, Undercroft. But I gotta do it in the Steel Path, huh? Okay. Let's give that a bash, shall we? Right, do I need to take an Incarnon weapon with me to do that? I've done Steel Path with this, to be honest. What am I thinking? Oh, yeah. Let's go back to that. Right, let's have a little bash. How do I get to the Undercroft? I've never done the Undercroft. Takes player through the Undercroft of Vivuri. Okay. That's Vivuri, isn't it? The circuit. Oh, hang on a moment. So, I have to do circuit. Right, let's see what this does. Oh. What? You'll be locked to this reward path for the remainder of the week.
A combination of heightened dopamine levels and a terrible memory. You're welcome!
I do not want to be stuck on that for the remainder of the week. Nope. Oh, what's the dormer zone? Yeah, no, not doing. I'm genuinely not spending all week doing the circuit. Sorry, that's maybe some other time, but yeah, no. Sorry. I don't like it when they yeah, but I've got, it says you're stuck on it for the remainder of the week. Well, suppose I want to do something else during the week. Yeah, but I can't. You sure about that? I mean, that wasn't even the, to be honest with you, that wasn't even the steel path. So whoops. All right. Circuit. I see, but this isn't the steel path, is it? The steel path is locked. Drat. How do I unlock it in the steel path? Where are we? Oh, I see. Okay, I've got everything.
Ready?
I've never been in here. So this is new to me. Alright. Yeah, that's... Alright, let's see what this does to me. I did not greatly enjoy Devouring. Yeah, hang on. I would, except that apparently everybody's... So, I have to grind through all of the... How far do I have to go through all that to unlock the steel path in that? It's alright.
Ah, a drifter crosses my path.
Oh. I didn't realise I had intrinsics, would you believe that? Never done that before. This is all completely new to me.
Operator, Ordis has determined heightened dopamine levels and a terrible memory. You're welcome!
I do have Breton Prime blueprint, I think. Yes, I do. All right. What are we supposed to do here? And why has everybody else got a Warframe and I don't? Okay. Okay, now I'm happier. Where's my weapons? Weapons. Where's my weapons? Weapons, come on.
The other side has assisted you many times. The Undercroft is where you may repay them with blood. Be hearty, therefore, and cautious in your speech. For one who speaks his fear aloud
what is exegesis?
to comrades before the fight is like unto a cupbearer bringing poison. Come to prove yourself in the Undercroft, then. The other side is watching. It is good to see you.
Hang on a second.
My dreams were not wholesome. Access to the Undercroft is strictly controlled. We are lucky to have this undetected portal. Use it. Every time you leave this cave...
Where's the secondaries?
I fear it will be the
Why
last
can't I
time.
choose my... Oh, I see. So somebody managed to bring their hate along. Sicarius. Okay. I suppose I should be very fortunate that they let me use my Gunson. Right.
dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event. The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line.
Why is it I can only get my melee weapon? I don't own the oh, I do own the sidearm, but I don't own the shotgun. I've never built that shotgun either. I mean, granted, I don't technically need it, but still.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
What?
Your resolve is being tested. Do not falter. Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches.
Okay. As shotguns go, I suppose that's not bad.
The enemy has been exhausted. If only for now. Will you lay your sword aside and rest? Or fight on? Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The Paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered.
Savor the anticipation.
Gimme. At least I understand this part of it. No idea what I'm picking there. I assume there is no ideal, so I'll just...
Void treasure location established. Extractor deploying.
Come on!
Void Treasure Extraction Site.
Pick up.
Extractor in place. Treasure may now be extracted. Extractor in place.
Why can't I have my bow in the game? Why can't I have a shotgun? I mean, I don't... Hey. I knew that was going to happen sooner or later.
A new extraction site may now be claimed. You have gained much.
So what do we do? Do we just keep going? What time is it? No, I don't have the time to keep going, I'm afraid. Okay. All right. Okay, so now I don't get it. Now there's a little bit. Oh no, I've still got my stuff. I'm a little bit paranoid now. And why couldn't Rufus come with me? Rufus, where are you, boy? Here. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you behind. Have you been a good boy while I'm gone? Should I check with the operator? Oh, I am the operator, really, aren't I? Alright. What have we got going here? Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a bash with that. Let's see whether we've got ready to build anything I need to pay attention to. I have not spent any time in Divuri since completing the missions. You see, that's the only other weapon I've got which can be an incarnate weapon. I don't know if there's any other melee. Hang on a second. There is something I do want to build. Okay, yeah, the sun and the moon. So... and there's no real reason to build it except it's sort of a classic. Okay. Yeah. I mean that's a keeper. Like I say, my general goal is, well, apart from some of them, I'd like to get the primes and I'd like to match up their weapons with the primes. That's why I've got the Exultra and that twin rocket thingy. Why? Because it's...
Do you know which finger the Corpus used to count their money?
And they are kind of fun.
The index.
Right, let me have a quick look and see, is there anything I need to do? What are you doing in the corner there? Have you been piddling in the corners again? Do you want me to set Ordis on you? No, it didn't give me the choice. It just, the only choice I had for melee was the Gunson Prime. And then a shotgun that I've never built, as far as I know, and then a Gorgon, which I have built. That was the only choice. That was it. I'd have to go back and fiddle with it, to be honest with you. So, honestly, why don't I use Praedos for the melee? Yes, I can. It's... Oh, right. Great, I'm really going to look forward to that. Yeah, okay. Yes, I could use the Praedos. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I've got nothing wrong with it. It's base damage attack. Ignore that. No, hang on. This is confusing, okay? It's saying Gunson Prime damage 2475 times 2. That's not correct. It should be 2250 times 2. And I'm pretty certain the heavy attack on the Praedos is higher than that. But if I go back now and I go swap and I go Gunson Prime, it says 2200 times 2, which I believe is correct. That is not correct. So, I mean, it's about the two are, from my purpose, the only benefit to the Praedos is the Incarnon form and the fact that it gives me a speed of 3.3. I actually prefer, I think, the Gunson, because I don't have to stop as quickly. I can do that whole run and go through the middle and sort of slash left and right, and I don't really slow down that much. With the Praedos, it slows you down. So yeah, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I mean, hate. There's these use cases. If I wanted the extra range, 4.7 meters, go with the hate. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, why don't I use, for example...
Well put together. Now get out there and...
Hang on.
Cut down the...
And make the Lotus proud.
Why don't I use the... Where's the Quassus? Where's my Quassus gone? Hang on, where's Quassus gone? You what? Oh, there it is. My preference. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, the Quassus Prime works better. It does slightly higher damage. The thing I've got, it is slower, but you can speed that up. It's got slightly less range, but yeah, I can't trust these numbers. And it's got that whole projectile close range thing. So, it all comes down to what I feel like at the time and do I enjoy using it. And the simple answer is yes, I do. By default, if I'm not fiddling around and experimenting, I'll probably go with the Gunson Prime. But on the other hand, I might say, I know, I'm going to use the Aminata. Even though it isn't the best staff weapon, I like using it, because it looks cool as hell. So... yeah, the only thing is, I mean, you can obviously get the attack speed up, which I have. Yeah. So, yeah, and I think, I've been into... Something just went beep at me, and I don't know why. Anyway. Do you know what? I can't remember. The reason I wanted the Praedos was because I wanted to see what the Gauss prime was like at a speed of 3.3. That's the reason I got it. But I am after an Incarnon melee weapon, yes, just so that I can rank up, just so that I can finish ranking up the Praedos to level 5. And the only Incarnon melee weapon I've got is the Hate. But I've got to go into the Steel Path for that, so, you know. Yeah. No, I just... no, it says you do. I have to go Divari, Steel Path, Circuit, and then something else, and then I can get the Hate. Yes, you're right, I do, don't I? Sorry. So I need a primary. I need primary then, don't I? And I don't have a primary. Hang on a second. Do I? My brain, yes, you're quite absolutely right. You're quite right. Why was I thinking Hate? My brain isn't working. It's late. I'm old. Do I actually have a primary that could be built? I do not have a primary that can become an Incarno, unless Dread can be. But I've got a Dread. Yeah, I'll have to find one. You're quite right. My brain is going, alright, in light of that... yes, and you have to buy them, I think, don't you? Or I have to rank up. Oh, hang on. Nah, I'll worry about it tomorrow. It's getting late. Brain's not functioning normally. I'll check with Cavallaro and see what he's got. Anyway, so obviously it being the week next week, we'll be back to my normal schedule, which in principle is that at 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time I run the Long Dark, and at 7 PM Greenwich Mean Time I typically run... Yes, it is. At 7 PM I typically run Warframe. However, because I'm easily bored and I have very funny sleep habits and I wake up extremely early, and that doesn't help. I had a nap this afternoon, but I've been awake since about 12:30. Yeah, half an hour after midnight. But I do often do a very early morning live stream. Typically around about 5 AM. It's not scheduled, there's no guarantees. That may change a bit, you'll have to see. And the simplest way of finding out whether I'm streaming very early is to be subscribed and have clicked the bell button so you get a notification. And if I'm doing Warframe or something, I will make an announcement on the Alliance chat, seeing as nobody's telling me not to, and nobody seems to mind if I do. Anyway, for those of you who have the weekend, part of the weekend still to enjoy, I hope the remainder of your Sunday goes well. And if, like me, you're coming up to a new week, well, a new Monday at any rate, I hope your week goes well. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to hug your Kubrow or Kavat. And I will see you all next time.